You're tuned into the VSX Digital Sports Network.
More fire, more heat.
You're listening to the boss of the big ball, JB the Ticket. Vegas Scoreboard Express.
That's right, Las Vegas. You're back and we're open. Good afternoon and around the world, good day. It's time to grab your bankroll and beat a line or two. The Vegas Scoreboard Express is back and broadcasting from the VSX Digital Studios here in Las Vegas. I'm your host and boss of the big board, JB the Ticket. Yes, everybody, I am back. Giving you a little bit of grease here. Follow the show on Twitter at We Beat the Line. Follow me on Instagram at JB the Ticket. Listen to the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, CastBox, and get replays on SoundCloud and Spreaker. So today, talking a little bit of the return of the NBA. The NBA playoffs are going to be coming back. Got an old friend here with us, Triple V, Vigorous Vern Vivio, original member of the Vegas Scoreboard Express, and also going to be talking to his good friend and former handicapper over at VegasInsider.com, Lance Blankenship. So with that being said, bringing these guys on the line, Lance, Vern, how you doing?
Good.
Glad to have you guys in with us. Again, you're rocking with the boss of the big board, JB the Ticket, Vegas Scoreboard Express. Again, follow the show. Check it all out, VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Sports are back, people. The NBA has a playoff format, and they're going to be getting it done. Don't miss a single game. Go to VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Get 7 days free. FUBOTV. That's right, FUBOTV. Get your 7 days free. Don't miss any games. Take the information that you're going to get from this little snort snippet today. Let's make some money. All right, so Lance, we're talking about it. Let's introduce you to the crowd, all the folks listening around the world. Now, you used to be at VegasInsider.com, said you went independent, so just give the background that we need to get you related to everybody. Go ahead.
Well, I spent 2010 to 15 at Vegas Insider. Since then, I started Lance Bets. Just been selling picks on my own, but I'm going to start a website for the public. It's up now, but there's no information on it yet. It's just Lance Bets. I own the domain. I bet a lot offshore. I haven't been in Vegas too much the last couple of years, too, because it's been legalized in Pittsburgh. I have 4 different casinos within 50 miles of my house. So it's cut down on my time in Nevada, but I miss it. I like it there a lot more, to be honest with you, JB.
Definitely glad to hear that you like it out in Nevada. Hope you're going to be coming back out here. We got it open. It's going to be all cleaned out. You know, everybody's going to be kind of sitting there behind the glass wall and everything, but I'm pretty sure they're going to figure out some way to take your money. But most importantly, we got some sports betting back on the line, and that's why you heard me, the boss of the big board. Again, get your 7 days free at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. FuboTV, people, the best sports thing going. It's free for 7 days, less than $60 a month after that. Works on your phone, your tablet. It works on the go, laptop, plug it up to the big TV, HDMI, Roku stick, any kind of stick. And guess what? If you don't pay the bill, no collection. They just cut it off. And if you do pay it, they turn it back on. So it's a great way to get your sports fix. And if you go to VegasScoreboardExpress.com, we're going to give you 7 days to try it out absolutely free. So the NBA season restarting. Looks like we got 22 teams, the 22 teams with the best record. Tentative start date. Now, again, this is a tentative start date of Friday, July 31st. This is coming from NBA.com. So it's coming from the league itself. They're going down to Orlando. So your thoughts, Lance? This being a shortened season, the only time I can really remember in recent years that there was a shortened season was in the 2000 lockout. But with this being a pandemic and then other social issues going on, again, like I said before, the Colin Kaepernick protest is still a valid protest today. We see it going around the nation again. Just shout out to the family of George Floyd. Hope you get a copy and listen to this show. Rocking with you. But again, the NBA here, man. Short season, short playoffs, 22 teams. Kind of an imbalance here. It's just teams with the best record. Do you think that this is the year that the NBA changes the whole playoff format, the whole structure? They've been talking about it for years. And if so, how do you think that affects the sports betting? Go ahead.
Well, long term, I don't know if they're going to change the standard 7 games, 4 and 3 away, home. I don't think that's going to change. But this year, I'm intrigued by this format. And I like the Nets. This is almost like the 2021 season. We're taking 4 or 5 months off. Durant and Irving are both possibly going to be healthy into August. And if they are, I don't see any reason that they couldn't win the finals. They were 350 or 400 to 1 when the season started. That went down to about 200 to 1 around January. All of a sudden, it's 50 to 1. I know that's a stretch, but that's something that I knew we were going to do the NBA today. I spent the day studying. And if possible, the Nets are going to do a little damage.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I was talking to some colleagues of mine the other day, and they were asking me about who did I think would come out of that Eastern Conference, and I said, don't jump on Milwaukee's bandwagon just yet. Brooklyn's in the house. Let me tell you, if Kevin Durant is able to get healthy and he's willing to come back and play, Kyrie Irving getting healthy, willing to come back and play, and the rest of their role players, remember Spencer Dinwiddie got hurt. There was another young fellow that also got hurt for the Brooklyn Nets. I can't think of his name, but it's on the tip of my head right here. We'll talk about it in a second. But if that team is healthy, watch out. They can give you fits. Also, the 76ers, okay, taking a look at it. Philadelphia, they're in the playoffs, okay? I don't know if they would have been able to hold that position, but the Philadelphia 76ers looking good. Orlando is in there. That's a team that was my sleeper dog of the Eastern Conference. Somehow they sneak in. Again, you got to have the home team if you're going to Orlando, so that might have been a luck out for them. But here's a few teams that I'm wondering why they're there in the Eastern Conference. Washington Wizards, and I hate to say it, the Boston Celtics. I hate to say it. The Boston Celtics, they were there, but you've got a lot of issues around their health. If they get healthy, and Jason Tatum, but, you know, there were some issues with the corona, different things like that. I'm talking about reality here. Do you think the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards, two teams that were streaky in the season? Remember, I'm a sports bettor. I still got my stats here. Very streaky before the season stopped. Do you think that those two teams are going to be at least remaining relevant in this shortened Eastern Conference season? Because another sleeper team I like, of course, my Indiana Pacers, and I also like the fact that the Miami Heat have been added to the mix. So you're talking about the best teams overall, not necessarily conference champion, division winner, those type of things. We're talking about a seeded 1 through 22. So with that being said, not necessarily conference versus conference and interconference play, which side do you think wins it? Because if we see playoff matchups with Eastern Western Conference teams in this, let's say the Boston Celtics go up against the LA Clippers, great matchup, right? Great matchup, right? If it goes in that type of format and you see this mix, how do you think that affects the sports betting? Because you're not talking about Eastern Conference teams that are playing in the finals versus the best Western Conference team. You're possibly talking about this intermix. Go ahead.
I think they're going to be big upsets in the early rounds. Going back to the Celtics, maybe they win a playoff series. That's it for them this year. If I have to pick somebody, really, if I have to put $10,000 on somebody right now, I'd be the Clippers. Short odds.
Short
maybe
odds.
Plus 335.
Yeah.
I mean, and after that, I like the Nets. It's something exotic to keep an eye on, and it could happen. Obviously, if those two guys are healthy, then they become favorites. But the Clippers are going to get past the Lakers. Here's why. 4 or 5 months off, like I said before. Anthony Davis is 27, not going to affect him too much. Paul George is 30. Kawhi is 28. LeBron's 35, pushing 36. He's going to have a little bit of a slowdown when they come back, JP. I don't care. He is great, but he's going to slow down a little bit after this layoff.
Not so sure about that, man. I think LeBron, I've seen him working out. You know, I know, but again, LeBron has got something to prove. They were digging on him. They were digging on the Last Dance. They were digging on him. All the Jordan fans, again, rest in peace, Kobe. All the Kobe fans, they were digging on him. And they were saying that he's not that guy. So, again, watch out for the L.A. Lakers. Because, again, with a healthy Anthony Davis, mentally resurged, and he's been taking care of his body. LeBron James refocused. I think that this is the year he knows he's got to do it. If there's any chance for him now, this is the easiest path that he has to win a championship in L.A. Do not count out the L.A. Lakers. Now, let's talk about these Western Conference teams a little bit, and then we're going to get out of here in a second. I'm looking at the Western Conference. Phoenix Suns. How did they get in here? This is a team that I like as a dog playoff play. I talked about them possibly sneaking in that 8th spot, maybe squeaking in. Sacramento Kings.
No.
Where do you see these guys going? I mean, what's going on here? I mean, are these two teams you can even put some money on? Go ahead.
No.
There you go, and that's what I'm talking about. My main man, Lance Blankenship, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks,
Now, Vigorous Vern, are you in the building? You didn't say anything, man. I thought you were going to pipe up. Go ahead.
Here he comes. Hello?
Vigorous, you got to wake up, man. Triple V, Vigorous Vern Vivio, coming back to say hi to the Vegas Scoreboard Express, man. How you been doing?
Very good. How are you, sir?
Doing pretty good. We were talking some NBA with your buddy Lance there. Really knows his stuff. He thinks that the Lakers are going to get put out. Your thoughts? I know you're a big fan of the Boston Celtics. Do you think they've got a chance in this format? 22 teams, round robin. Do you think they can get it done? Go ahead.
Most likely not.
My main man, Vigorous Vern Vivio, Triple V, thank you so much for stopping by. Lance Blankenship, again, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to check out his website as it comes up, lancebets.com. So you guys already know what to do. Grab your bankroll, get over to VegasScoreboardExpress.com, get your 7 days free of FUBOTV, and let's get the money.
You're listening to the boss of the baseball, JP the Cat. Turn that shit up. Vegas Scoreboard Express. Basketball season is heating up, so stay in the game with FUBOTV. Get the NBA, NCAA, FIBA, and more. Get 7 days free at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Don't get cabled. Get FUBOTV.